Hello, I'm Carmel and welcome back to the channel. Today I am wearing my glasses. As you can see, hopefully they're not too distracting given all the lights and the glare and all of that. But anyway, for the last 8 years, I've been running a marketing agency, and for the past 4 or so, I've been financially independent doing so. One day we'll talk about how this is possible, but for today, let's talk about a couple things you should know if you're considering following a similar path in creative business. First of all, you need to be so honest with yourself about what your primary objective is. For me, becoming financially independent was primary and creative fulfillment was secondary. This has meant that I'm very okay with finding creative fulfillment outside of my client work. So if a client comes to me and says, hey, I want a neon website with Comic Sans and papyrus on it, I say, okay, shout out. Would you like neon green or neon pink or neon yellow? Like, what exactly can we do to bring your vision to life? I may not put this website on my portfolio, but I'll build it because completing invoices and getting referrals has been my main priority. That's not to say that I don't have ethics, but it is to say that I don't let my personal preferences outshine those of my client. For the following points, I'm going to assume that you're in a similar mindset, that financial independence trumps creative fulfillment. Now, we're following the same vein for the second point. Don't look to client work to fill your cup. Whether that's your emotional cup or your creative cup, don't do it. Obviously, this is a generalization, but creative labor is still labor and you should treat it as such. I've made the mistake of overinvesting my personal emotions in client work, and this can really cloud your judgment. Client work is still work, and overinvesting your personal emotions into the deliverables doesn't necessarily give you a better output for your client. That said, some seasons do require more time or energy investment business-wise, but that needs to be a separate compartment in your brain. Number 3, your portfolio does not need to be your magnum opus. This does not need to be your bestest of best creative work. Your portfolio needs to exist as a curated set of projects that make it clear to your target client that you're able to do the type of work that they're looking for. This is not the time to impress yourself. This is not the time to impress other creatives. This is not the time to impress your relatives. Granted, unless any of these groups are paying your invoices, they are not your target audience with your portfolio. Put your business hat on, do research about your target audience, and find the best way to communicate with them, not anyone else. Number 4, following the same train of thought, get you some people skills. Client work is 50% subject matter expertise and 50% communication. So if you can learn how to adapt your pitch for different personalities and cultures, you will win. If you can learn how to decipher a really long voice note or a 30-minute call with a client, you will win. If you remain rigid and are not willing or able to adapt to different work modes, you will likely find it harder to succeed. This is not to say that you should let clients walk all over you, but there is a way to meet them where they are while still respecting yourself. The other option is to work with an agency that handles all of the people side of things for you. A lot of people do this, but keep in mind that they will take a hefty percentage for their labor. It's up to you to decide which option you prefer. And lastly, be prepared to get your heart broken. Oh my goodness, the rejections are going to outweigh the number of yeses you get. At least they have for me. But at the end of the day, if you're persistent and you're patient, the work pays off, because ultimately you are getting to do what you love for a living. This is just the beginning of a much longer conversation. So if you have any comments or questions, I would love to hear them. So please leave them. Bye. I will see you in the next video.